The other one bites the dust.
You made it. You make quite the team.
I'm stronger.
I'm smarter.
I'm better looking.
Bonus is behind the vault door. Let's not keep him waiting. And I got a bigger dick.
Sure you do.
What's happening?
They must know we're coming.
Just as Cap predicted. So, what do we have to do here again?
Kickstart the backup generators in Limbo to overload the system so I can hijack the quantum encryption algorithms.
That's it. But, could you say that first bit again?
So, you have to kickstart the generators.
4 of them, right?
Yeah, that's right. 1 in each tunnel.
Let's get to work.
Okay. Undo it. Oop. Oh. Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna put that attack.
That's 1 generator up and running.
Good. I'll reboot this server. Now, line up the power conduits with the corresponding server.
Now? Oh shit. In my defense, a series of currently 6 games, and this is the 5th game in the series. The previous 4 did not have deaths on fault.
That's 2 online, Vergil.
Good. Rebooting.
Shall I line it up?
You can. Or you can get the other generators online. Up to you.
There we go. See you. Okay, one more. Worth it. There you go.
Another in the bag.
Any problems?
No.
Alright. Last one.
I'll line them up later.
Oh shit. There we go. Alright, now what do I gotta fight? Oh, goodness. Who are these guys? Ooh, hang on a second. Go.
All done. Great. Here we go.
Okay, listen up. To pop this beast open, you will need to line up the 4 conduits with their corresponding circuits. Get that?
Line up all 4. Got it.
Where'd you learn to do that?
What?
That computer stuff.
Hacking? Taught myself as a kid. Guess it gave me a sense of control.
Control. We never had that, did we?
No. I always felt that something was amiss. Hidden from me.
Alright,
So did I.
take that one.
It's like a burning feeling inside. Here to go. One more.
Feel back the way a solution of truth would eventually out. Guess I channeled that energy into hacking.
Killing demons and getting laid. With the computer stuff, that sounds good too.
Ah, fuck. I fucked up. Okay, okay. I gotta get him back over here. Try this. No, no, no. Be over. Okay, take it back, take it back. we go. There we go. Now, there we
Okay,
go.
we're in business. You know what you have to do. You lure him out. I close the Hellgate with the Yamato. Then we go for the
Yamato.
kill.
Any ideas how I draw him out?
We killed his unborn child. Get him rabid.
Got it.
But do not try and kill him. He is immortal until I shut down the Hellgate.
Right.
This is it, Dante. We have to put our lives into each other's hands completely, without hesitation.
We are brothers, after all.
Yeah, brothers should trust each other.
Why did you kill my child? I will ask you again. Why did you kill my child?
Because you killed my mother.
Fair enough.
So it was revenge. I see.
It was more than that.
Oh,
It was for freedom.
freedom. Well, you seem to have all the freedom you need. The freedom to murder my heir.
I'm not talking about my freedom.
How's
I'm talking about mankind's.
Mankind.
you hunted him his entire life? How's that freedom?
And what would mankind do with freedom, do you suppose? Because when I arrived, they had it. And what do you think they did with it? They fought. They killed. They starved. I brought prosperity. I brought structure.
Yeah. Try to talk it up, make it sound like you're
What
actually
have
not
you
the bad
brought?
guy.
Besides violence, war, death.
That really doesn't count when all that happened as a result of you hunting him.
Come on, Dante. Get him pissed.
I mean, what were they supposed to do? Let Mundus kill
You know
them?
what, Mundus? You're right. It wasn't for mankind, it was for revenge. I gotta tell you, killing your child like that, watching it explode into little wet chunks, hearing you scream like one of you little demon bitches, priceless.
Yeah. Well, you definitely pissed him off.
Okay. Let's shut this thing down.
Hellgate. done.
Leave my brother alone. You okay, Dante?
You took your time.
You're welcome.
It ain't over yet, guys. Just like I said earlier, a few videos back about the stitching. They were literally made of pieces of the city, and Marcus's body here. That's literally what it is. It's literally just made from the city. Mundus.
Two sons of Sparta.
You ready for this?
Sons of Sparta.
We can kill him now?
The Hellgate is shut.
You will die.
Never! Any ideas?
You see that eye of his?
Yes.
His demon child had something like that. We start there.
We'll have to get it open.
I am Mundus.
You're an asshole!
Keep him busy. I'll try and get the eye exposed. Don't attack him. Just stay alive until I expose his eye.
I mean, I actually do like the fact that this version of Mundus, Mundus, whatever you prefer to call him, does have a human form. That being said, compared to the original, I find his human form, I understand why he looks like that. But compared to the original, having like an ironically angelic appearance, despite being the Emperor of Hell and a human prince. It was a lot cooler.
Dante! Do something! Now, Dante! Get to the eye!
To be honest, this boss fight kind of reminds me of the Savior from before that kind of partly feels like a level design of the boss fight.
Good save.
Look! He's showing cracks. Dante, you see that?
Yeah, I see it. He's still in there.
We need to get in there and kill him. Come on, let's go.
Why was his body in there?
Mundus is merged with his physical body. That's why he's protecting it.
So if we kill his body,
We kill Mundus.
Oh. Oh. That's what I thought was going to hit there. Okay.
no. Vergil! No! What have you done to him?
Well, I mean, compared to what classic Mundus does to classic Vergil, in between the third and first game? Not really. Nice of you to get him close, so I didn't. Yeah, you were a lot easier to kill than in DmC 1. And yeah.
We did it. I did it.
Well, I mean, he ultimately, yes, he was the one who killed Mundus, but yeah, it wasn't their plan. Well, look at Vergil's plan. Oh yeah, of course, one of the things about DmC was they had to modernize it, so, yep, here comes the Twitter feeds. 3, 2, 1... Okay, that was going to be a little more instantaneous. What the fuck? Yeah, Super Ninja Tan.
happening?
Limbo has collapsed into the real world. What was once hidden is now laid bare for all to see. Revolution is in the air.
I never believed I'd live to see this day.
Just the beginning of the end for the demons. Mankind would be free.
Yes. Free from the demons. The path is clear for us to rule.
What did you just say?
The path is clear for us to rule.
To rule what?
This. Everything.
Vergil,
You mean like Mundus?
No. No. We'll be nothing like Mundus. We'll respect our subjects, not enslave them.
subjects.
He means you. He means humans.
I thought we were fighting for freedom.
It was his freedom we were fighting for, not yours.
Don't be so simplistic. Humans are frail. They're like children. They need protection. Not just from others, but from themselves. We, you and I, have saved them.
You and I saved them?
Who else?
Seriously?
A human.
Cat was useful, but
Useful.
Cat saved my life. Cat held out under torture to keep your existence a secret. Cat led us through the tower to Mundus's lair. We would have failed 20 times over if it weren't for her.
listen. If you can't see the chaos that humans will cause, if you don't want the responsibility of protecting them, then stand aside.
I mean, he somewhat has a point with how humans can
I'll
be,
rule alone.
I didn't help you destroy Mundus so that you could take his place.
but the fact that he dismisses Cat as
I can't let
useful,
you do this, Vergil.
despite the fact they only
I
pull
can't
up
let
because of
you
her.
stop me, brother. Stand aside.
Don't do this.
Vergil, please.
Stay out of this!
It's time for you to get a whooping. You might think you're badass, but I got a secret. I've beaten classic Vergil. You just sounded like Arnie. Alright. I know he's your brother, but what? You gotta Cobra Kai this shit. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. I got turbo monster, right? Options. Doesn't say here. Alright, now let's restart.
Sorry, brother. Don't be.
It's not too late. Yes, it is.
I can't even tell which one I'm attacking. Fuck. Oh, fucking hell. For fuck's sake. There we go. Shit. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Using the items felt a little bit cheap, but he fucking had 2 of him versus 1 of me. Not to mention his doppelganger didn't even need to do the same attack as him.
Dante, don't kill him. Please. I am begging you. Please stop. For me.
I mean, he shouldn't have to do it for her since it is his brother. The rebellion shrink? It looked like it shrunk. Yeah, it's hard to tell from the angle, but yep, there it is.
The world is under my protection now.
You've chosen the wrong side. You're not human. Dante. You never will be. I loved you, brother. I don't know who I am anymore.
I know exactly who you are. You are Dante. Nothing more and nothing less.
There's one thing about the I did like better about the original version, which was the end cutscene. I mean, the original game, it just zooms up to Dante's eyes here, and they turn red. Here, they start to walk away. Different music playing, or rock music rather than. And yeah, his hand slides down to grab the cat's butt. Okay, well, that was DmC Devil May Cry. Whew. So while the credits are playing, what can I say for my closing thoughts? Well, I gotta say, compared to when the game was first announced and then later released. Oh yeah, I forgot the definitive edition took away Vergil's fedora. Anyway, compared to how back when it was first announced and first released, I gotta say, little by little over the years, especially since we finally did get Devil May Cry 5, my opinion of this game did soften, and I think a lot of people did. Now, I never hated this game. I always thought it was a good game, but I never liked it as much as the other games. Well, it is a better game than Devil May Cry 2. Just gameplay-wise, there's honestly, I really got a question if people have something wrong with them, if they actually like Devil May Cry 2 better than any other game in the series. Okay, that one looked cool. That scene they just showed with him stabbing the demon, lifting up his sword and shooting him. That looked cool. Why didn't we see that? Now, anyway, we did get Devil May Cry 5, and DmC 5, apparently it was meant to be the final chapter in the Sons of Sparta story. Sons of Sparta story. Now, a lot of people talk about how to interpret that. A lot of people feel like, does that mean it's the final Devil May Cry game? I personally just interpret it as it's the end of Dante and Vergil's story. And, so a lot of people are questioning where to go next. Do we get Devil May Cry 6, and will Nero be the sole protagonist? Because it technically will, since technically it's the end of the Son of Sparta story, since Nero is the son of Vergil, Sparta's grandson. Yeah. Will we get a remake of Devil May Cry 1? Or Devil May Cry 2, or 3, any one of them? But I'm gonna be honest with people, and I'm not saying this is my preferred outcome, but compared to how it was back when this game came out in DmC 4, Devil May Cry 4, in my opinion, was not a fitting conclusion for the classic series, and that was part of my problem against this game coming out, was why reboot it when, again, we should have gotten a DmC.
Is Dante.
Right. We should have gotten DmC 5. DmC 5 has since come out, and in my opinion at least, does genuinely feel like a good conclusion to the series, a conclusion to Dante and Vergil's story. So, And again, I'm not saying I want it to be the outcome. I would rather Devil May Cry 6. I would rather Devil May Cry 6 than a remake or anything else. But if DmC Devil May Cry 2 were announced, honestly, I think I'd give it a chance. Honestly, I'd be a lot more open for it than I was for this game back when it was first announced. Because again, DmC 4, in my opinion, was not a good conclusion to the series as the final release, or DmC 2 at the time. But you want to consider what was the chronological order at the time as the conclusion of the series, storyline-wise. But honestly, I do feel like DmC 5, if that's where they decided to end it, it's a somewhat bittersweet, but kind of honestly satisfying ending. At least to me it is. Ultimately, a huge problem we had going into this game was the feeling that the classic series and Dante were being replaced and only to be forgotten about. That did not happen. This game came out. It didn't do as well as Capcom was hoping it would. It didn't reach that 2 million. It eventually did reach the 2 million mark. I mean, the original release has sold 2.4 million. This definitive edition has since sold 1.1 million, which brings DmC's total sales to 3.5 million. And no, but I just want to say, for people who like to, really, a lot of people like to put this one against DmC 4, since that was, by the way, DmC 4 is still the best selling game in the series. DmC 4, the original copy, sold 3 million. The special edition sold 1.5, which brings DmC 4 sales to 4.5. Just in case anyone was wondering that one. And a lot of people like to compare those two games since, again, DmC 4 was the last one before the reboot. DmC 5 is probably going to blow them both out of the water, though, when it gets its own special edition. It's probably going to be the first DmC game to reach 5 million copies sold. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anywho, yeah, so that's my thoughts. The game came, and the reason I wanted, even though it's an AU to the main series, I wanted to play it before DmC 5 is because there are a lot of aspects about this game that were later used in DmC 5, and I really feel like to appreciate DmC 5, you had to have at least, you had to have at least played through this game and see where those things came from, such as the urban setting. That was one. The realistic designs of the characters. That's one thing I liked about this game is Dante and Vergil designs in this game weren't my favorite, but I did at least like this version. The fact that these two looked more like real people, like less anime-esque designs. Which is something I was glad was applied to DmC 5. That's what I loved about those designs, is everyone was... It's like this game, nowhere near that bad, but it's like the designs of this game were like Godzilla in 1998. Nowhere near that bad now, mind you, but... It meant to be more realistic, but kind of too different. Devil May Cry 5, on the other hand, felt a lot more like Godzilla 2014 with its designs, in that everyone looked more realistic, but they were still recognizable, which is what I really liked about it. And, let's see, what else? Well, I didn't exactly use it in these Let's Plays, but Training Room, DmC has a training room, which is something I said I would like to see carried over to any future games of the series. Lo and behold, Devil May Cry 5 does have a training room. Which I see as a take that to this one guy who tried to say that it's hard to master the characters in DmC 5, switching between characters and missions. Yeah, that's why you have a training room where you can play as the character you want to get better at and, practice. What else? V's Devil Trigger is obviously a nod to Reboot Dante's. The fact that he normally has black hair that turns white when he activates his Devil Trigger equivalent ability. I had a lot more. Yeah, there were a few other things, but I can't recall right off the top of my head. A lot of people point out Nero's design is similar to Reboot Dante, but character-wise, Reboot Dante was pretty similar to Nero to begin with. Similar, not identical. In fact, he was a younger, more brash, and a bit more vulgar than classic Dante. Anyway, I've gone enough. Yeah, no. I definitely, this is my second least favorite Devil May Cry game. Not that I hate it by any means, it's just other games in the series I like more. But I do recommend this game to newbies in the series, like a buddy of mine who's never played a Devil May Cry game. I actually got him a copy of this game for a birthday gift because, again, he never played one before, but I don't know, just, it's a bit more accessible than most games in the series. Anywho, I've rambled on enough. I've given my piece. DmC Devil May Cry. It's, it is what it is. It didn't cause the end of the series. It was an experiment that didn't quite make what it was. It didn't quite pull off what Capcom wanted of it. It didn't completely restart the series. But you know what? It's fine because it didn't replace the series either. Because we did eventually get Devil May Cry 5 just a few years after this game came out. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this one, and can't wait for Devil May Cry 5. Ooh, that's so exciting. Anyway, later.